At the dawn of 1993, Nigeria faced a choice that would define generations to come. After years of broken promises, the military ruler, General Ibrahim Babangida, announced that the nation would finally return to civilian rule. The people were skeptical because Babangida had postponed transitions before. But on June 12, 1993, Nigerians trooped to the polls in what became the freest and fairest election the country had ever seen. The man at the center of it all was Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola, a billionaire businessman from Abeokuta, a philanthropist and a symbol of hope. His campaign slogan, "Farewell to Poverty," spoke directly to the struggles of ordinary Nigerians. From Lagos to Kano, Port Harcourt to Kaduna, Ibadan to Enugu, Muslims and Christians, rich and poor, Nigerians voted as one. Abiola, a Yoruba Muslim, won sweeping victories in the north, even in his opponent's home state. He defeated RG Bashir Tofa of the National Republican Convention in Kano, Tofa's hometown. It was a unity Nigeria had never seen before. But in the corridors of power, in northern barracks Lagos, and in secret lounges in Abuja, fear grew. Abiola was too powerful, too independent. He was close to Western leaders, friends with Bill Clinton, and with ties to global business circles. He owed nothing to Babangida and the ruling military elite. For generals who had grown fat on oil wealth and backroom deals, this was a nightmare. It was a serious threat. Inside military circles, fear grew. General Sani Abacha, the dark figure waiting in the wings, warned that Abiola's presidency would end military dominance. Politicians who had benefited from Babangida's patronage, like Otto Nzeribe, led a campaign under the so-called Association for Better Nigeria, arguing absurdly that the election should be stopped to save democracy. Judges sympathetic to the junta issued midnight rulings. And then, the betrayal was complete. On June 23, 1993, General Babangida appeared on national television. His words caught a thief. The election was annulled. No results would be announced. The people's mandate was thrown away. Nigeria exploded in anger. In Lagos, protesters filled the streets. In Ibadan, students marched. In Kano, youths defied soldiers. Blood was spilled as security forces opened fire on protesters. But the elite closed ranks. Babangida, pressured from all sides, stepped aside in August, handing power not to Abiola, but to a weak interim government of Chief Ernest Shonekan. From the shadows, General Sani Abacha struck. By November 1993, he had taken full control. Abiola declared himself the rightful president in 1994 in Ekpetedo, Lagos, but was swiftly arrested and locked away. His senior wife, Kudirat Abiola, became the voice of resistance, leading protests until she was gunned down on the streets of Lagos in 1996, allegedly by Abacha's hitmen. One by one, Abiola's allies were silenced. General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, his longtime friend, died mysteriously in prison. Activists like Beko Ransom Kuti were jailed and journalists were harassed. The betrayal was no longer hidden, it was in plain sight. And yet, Abiola endured. Behind the walls of Abuja's prison, his earth declined, but his resolve remained unbroken. The people still called him their president. Then in June 1998, the unexpected happened. General Sani Abacha, the feared dictator, died suddenly in the presidential villa in Abuja. Hope returned to many Nigerians. Negotiations began for Abiola's release, but fate dealt one final blow. On July 7, 1998, just a month after Abacha's death, MKO Abiola collapsed during a meeting with US diplomats and died. Many believed he had been poisoned. But June 12 did not die with Abiola. Years later, in 2018, the Nigerian government under President Muhammadu Buhari finally recognized June 12 as Democracy Day and Abiola as the man who paid the ultimate price for Nigerians' freedom. History remembers the truth. June 12 still speaks to every corner of power in Nigeria. It reminds those who govern that the people they ignore are watching, waiting, and remembering. You can bend the rules, buy the courts, and muzzle the press, but you cannot kill a nation's will. Every politician who feeds on oppression should know this truth. The silence of Nigerians is not surrender. It is the quiet before reckoning. Story narrated by Osayuki Omosi. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, tap the notification bell, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you in our next video.